Okay, we're ready. We're ready. Check 1, 2, test, check 1, 2. Die. I get diggy, 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 die. I doom, die. I get diggy, diggy, die. I get diggy, die. I get diggy, die. I get diggy, 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 die. I get diggy, die. I get diggy, die. I get diggy, 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 die. I doom, die. I get diggy, 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 die. I doom, die. I get diggy, diggy, die. I get diggy, die. I get diggy, die. I get diggy, 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 die. I get diggy, die. I get diggy, die. I get diggy, 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 die. Let's have all my students who have a part in tonight's service go ahead and sit in the 7th grade section, please. I doom, die. I get diggy, 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 die. I doom, die. I get diggy, diggy, die. I get diggy, die. I get diggy, die. I get diggy, 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 die. I get diggy, die. I get diggy, die. I get diggy, 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 die. Once, a long time ago, in a town in Russia, there was a wealthy textile merchant. His name was Yankev. And Yankev sold cloth to people in town. And it was well known that he had the finest cloth, silks, velvets, lace, wool, and cotton, you name it. He was very well respected, and he gave generous amounts of money to the synagogue. But Yankev was not a learned man. No, he was a businessman, but he had a daughter named Rivka, and he wanted to find a young man who was eager to learn the textile business, and would also be a Talmudic scholar and a chassid, sort of like what they want out of a rabbi these days. You know, you want a Talmud scholar, you want a rabbi, you want a therapist, you want it all. But I digress. Well, one day, Yankev went to the yeshiva and he spoke to the rabbi who was the head of the school, and he said, "Shalom Aleichem, Rabbi Yachiel, and I have come for a very special reason," he said. "I would like to find a good husband for my daughter Rivka, someone who will continue to study, but will also want to work with me and learn my business." Well, the rabbi listened and stroked his gray beard, and he said, "Chaim, of course, Chaim." And he turned to Yankev and he said, "There is a young man who comes from the village, and he sings a nigun with a sweet voice that brings light to the heavens and joy to the heart. He walks in the garden and he listens to the melodies of the birds, and then he composes the melodies of the birds by interweaving the songs. And it's well known that every creature has a song of his own. But the children of Israel make melodies out of all their individual songs and bring them to God, very much how we take all of our talents and we bring it to God. Everything that we are good at, and even that which we are not so good at, we bring as gifts to God. When everyone sings a nigun, a song without words, everyone listens at first, but then students join in and sing for hours. And that is what Chaim is good at. And so Yankev said, Okay, Rabbi, I'll take him as my future son-in-law. And he went to visit Chaim. And Chaim looked at his future father-in-law, and the future father-in-law looked at Chaim, and, well, he wasn't so sure. So Yankov said, I'll tell you what, Chaim, I'm going to give you 100 rubles, and I'm going to send you to the city and buy some cloth. Buy the finest cloth that you can, and that which you bring back will be good enough to make the wedding coat for you marrying my daughter Rivka. Well, Chaim nodded in agreement, took the 100 rubles, put it in his pocket, and he felt a little scared about the idea of becoming a merchant and not being the scholar that he truly was, but he decided he would journey on his journey the next day. The next day, Chaim prepared to leave, and soon he was on his journey, but he wasn't given any money to hire a carriage, so he began to walk. He ate the food that was provided to him by the trees that he passed along the way and the berries that he found in the field. Well, after walking for several hours, he heard an amazingly beautiful nigun coming from a shepherd in the field. And the song he heard went, I body doom body die, I diggy 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 die. Speaking of it, I'm going to die up here if I don't get water. Would somebody be kind enough to get me a cup of water? It's not Yom Kippur yet, but yes. Let's try that again. I body doom body die. I diggy 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 die. I body doom body die. I diggy diggy die. So he ran up to the shepherd and he said to the shepherd, teach me that melody. That's the greatest song I've ever heard. Well, the shepherd said, not for nothing. Give me 50 rubles and I'll teach you the song. But Chaim said, well, I think that's a good trade. I'm getting a hit song and you're getting some rubles. So he gave him the rubles and the shepherd taught him, I body doom body die. I diggy 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 die. I'm body doom body die. I diggy diggy die. And this is how we know there is a God. Thank you. So Chaim thanked the shepherd and went on his way. Well, several hours later, after he ate his dinner, he heard a horn blowing from the field and saw another shepherd. And he heard the shepherd singing this song. I get diggy die, I get diggy die, I get diggy 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 die. I get diggy die, I get diggy die, I get diggy 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 die. He ran up to that shepherd and said, I would love to learn that song. I think it would go great with this other song that I just learned. And the shepherd said, not for nothing, you have to give me 50 rubles. But Chaim thought that was a great trade for this wonderful nigun that he was going to learn. And so they made the trade, and Chaim, not having any more money to go to the city, returned home to his future father-in-law. But first he had to remember the song, and you have to help me. I body doom body die. I get diggy 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 die. I body doom body die. I get diggy diggy die. I get diggy die. I get diggy die. I get diggy 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 die. I get diggy die. I get diggy die. I get diggy 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 die. Well, he knocked on his father-in-law's door and he said, I have returned, but not with cloth, something so much more valuable, and I'm sure you're going to agree. Well, guess what? The father-in-law was not too pleased at hearing that he had spent the 100 rubles on nigunim. And he said, I don't think that this man is right for my daughter. And Chaim said, you know, I don't think you're the right father-in-law for me because I really don't want to be a merchant. I want to be a scholar and a singer of nigunim. And so when you hear the song, may it bring you back always to listen to the inner voice that is yours, that is your inner knowing, that is your inner truth, and not to be swayed by the music of someone else. So sing with me the nigun of truth. I bada doom bada die. I get diggy 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 die. I bada doom bada die. I get diggy diggy die. I get diggy die. I get diggy die. I get diggy 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 die. I get diggy die. I get diggy die. I get diggy 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 die. We come together in this sanctuary for a wonderful reason. It's the end of our palooza and the beginning of Selichot. But before we can do a Selichot service, we have to mark the formal demarcation of the end of Shabbat, which is so sweet and lovely, and the beginning of the rest of the week, which is also sweet and lovely,
Okay, thanks so much.
but
Sorry
never as wonderful as the beautiful taste of Shabbat. And so it is my pleasure to invite the Bima at this time to lead Havdalah.
It's a 10-second delay.
Our very own song leader,
So maybe-
Cindy Pulaski.
Yeah,
Maybe turn off your volume. I mean your plate.
I did.
Should we take one? Should we take? No. Come on, let's go. Sam, go. You'll leave come back there. Whoa.
La 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen borei peri hagafen yada Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim yada la 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam
talk now. Let's see if you hear it, David. I wonder.
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil ben kodesh lechol hamavdil ben kodesh lechol ben or lechoshech ben yom hashvi Sheshet Yamei HaMaseh Baruch Atah Adonai Hamavdil ben Kodesh lechol Eliyahu Hanavi Eliyahu Hatishbi Eliyahu 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 Hakiladi Bimera Veyamenu Yamo Elenu Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hakiladi.
Shavua Tov, everyone. When we say Shavua Tov, it means we mark the beginning of the new week. And this Selichot service is the beginning of our new year, 5784. This is the actual beginning to our high holidays, which is why Rabbi Weiner and I are wearing white robes, because we are getting ready to lead the congregation in worship. And so we are going to change all of the Torah covers from their usual covers to pure white. And this is the season of turning. And it is my pleasure to have all of our young students who are about to make their bar and bat mitzvah, b'nai mitzvah, and all the students who have recently become b'nai mitzvah and have become eligible to hold the Torah during this service. In a few moments, our young leaders are going to be holding all the Torahs as we take them out of the ark, which is juxtaposed to, in a few short weeks, on Kol Nidrei, the holiest night of the year, the night of Yom Kippur. Our temple leaders will be standing here holding all the Torahs as well. And so we start the season by trusting our youth, the promise of tomorrow, with the wonderful opportunity of taking part in this wonderful service. And it is my pleasure to have everyone begin in our Sidurim, in our prayer books. We are going to be beginning on page 96, and it's my pleasure to invite Scott and Esther to the bima at this time to begin our service. Is there anyone who needs a prayer book before we begin? We have some in the back. We have one who needs. Okay, fabulous. All right, my darling. Okay.
In the Middle Ages, in the Jewish towns and villages of Europe, the Shofar a Yiddish version of the town crier, would make his rounds from house to house, pounding on doors with a wooden mallet to gather a minyan for the public prayer. But during the days of Selichot, penitential prayers that precede Rosh Hashanah, the door knocking happened at midnight. The mallet was shaped like a shofar, and the shulklaper would have a special message for everyone on his route, men, women, and children alike. Israel, holy folk, awake, arouse yourself, and rise to the service of the Creator. Still a springing to be a holy folk, we rise tonight, as our ancestors did, to the service of our Creator. But we are here not because of a knock on the door, but because at this season our hearts begin to pound, an inner voice awakens us, and we feel summoned to this place of prayer and community.
What does it mean for us, citizens of the 21st century, to serve our Creator? Are we conducting our lives in ways that are true to our highest values? Do we appreciate the gift of our lives, or do we too often squander the most precious of gifts and fail to live with purpose and gratitude? We ask questions like these on the threshold of a new year, as we turn to traditions that guide us through cheshbon hanefesh, self-examination, and teshuvah, returning to the right path. Our sages taught that the divine presence dwells in the midst of joy and vitality, and they saw the repentance as fundamental to our joy, a gift to humanity created even before the world itself. Judaism celebrates the possibility of self-renewal, and it sanctifies the act of soul-searching, acknowledging error, and starting again. In the spirit of joyful self-improvement, we open our hearts to the days of awe.
It is my pleasure at this time to invite Asher to open our ark, our representing the board, Pat Gibbs, to help with our Torahs, and our Torah holders and dressers, Jesse, John, Naveen, Sam, and Joanna, Hannah, Joe, Kara, Ben, and Lily, to come to the bima at this time. Will the congregation please rise? Jared and Simon as well. Jesse, go sit. Hannah. Joe? Come on, Joe. start, baby. Actually, I start. We turn these Torahs from their usual colors to white to represent purity and wholeness. And at this time of year, we ask forgiveness from one another and then from God. So we take these Torahs from the ark to turn with the season.
Let this Torah represent kindness. As we change the cover, may it mean we turn our hearts with compassion toward one another and go into the new year with kindness.
Let this Torah represent purity. As we change this Torah cover, may it remind us to have clean hands and pure hearts as we go into the new year with purity.
Let this Torah represent tzedakah and a compassionate heart for those who need us to lift up our voices to help and to heal. As we change this Torah cover, may it inspire us to tikkun olam and healing the world and all that is broken around us.
Let this Torah represent health, bodily, mental, and emotional health. As we change this cover, let us pray for those who have been affected by illness, depression, or despair. May they have a complete healing of body, mind, and spirit.
Let this Torah represent wholeness, or shalom. As we change this cover, may we strive to bring peace and life to others, and to continue to do the work of our souls, cheshbon hanefesh, as we begin this new year.
And as we walk the Torahs back to the ark, and as we've dressed these Torahs draped in white, let them remind us to always strive to see all that is beautiful in our world, counting our blessings and having a grateful heart. But may we always keep Torah in our hearts so we may be inspired to be partners with God in creating a more caring and compassionate world for us to live. And so, as we begin this high holiday season, may all of us be blessed with a renewed sense of wonder and spirit. And while everyone stays standing, we're going to sing we're going to sing Hashivenu. Or, oh my bad, the Nigun. Thank you, sir.
This time in our year is all about returning from where we've been, returning to where we are going, returning to where we want to be. And so Selichot, the service, allows us time to sit, to reflect, to begin to think for ourselves, where is it that we want to go in this next year? What is it that we hope to accomplish? What is it that we hope to do to better ourselves for the year to come? And so as we consider and contemplate the ways in which we want to return for the next year, we continue with the choir singing of Hashivenu on page 104. We continue on page 104. It is my pleasure to invite up Daniel Kaiser.
Take us back, Adonai. Let us come back to you. Renew in our time the days of old. Return again, return again. Return to the land of your soul. Return to who you are. Return to what you are. Return to where you are born and reborn again.
We continue on page 105. It is my pleasure to invite Matthew to the bema at this time.
Last sliver of the moon, the waning crescent, small and slender, growing in the east, at the end of the journey, the curve of silver, barely there, that fades away with the dawn, faintest light the eye can discern, like the soul within me, barely there, worn and weary as the year winds down.
At the end of the journey, the old moon flickers out, and darkness awaits the new. Now in the stillness, we can feel it being born. Remind us, the horizon will be bright again. The waxing crescent will rise. Heal our hearts. Gather us in from the darkness. Restore the light within us.
We continue on page 108, and it is my pleasure to invite Sam to the bema.
God is my light and my refuge secure. Whom shall I fear? God is the stronghold of my life. Of whom should I be afraid? Just one thing I have asked of God. Only this do I seek, to dwell in God's house all the days of my life, to behold divine sweetness and beauty, and to gaze in delight at God's temple.
We continue on page 107 with the singing of Pete Hooley.
Pitchuli Sharet Sadak Pitchuli Sharet Sadak Avovam Odeya, Avovam Odeya, Avovam Odeya, Avovam Odeya. Ikuli Sharet
What is the nature of my Heshbon Hefesh this year? What should be my focus as I examine my deeds and my direction from now until Yom Kippur? What is unresolved in my heart? What questions are on my mind? What is unclear, uncertain, and unsettled in my life?
What decisions have I been putting off or avoiding? Is there one change I would like to make in the way I'm living my life and relating to other people? When I look over my accountants, what do I see? Which personal qualities need repair and strengthening? What habits of mind, character, and behavior need correction? Which relationships in my life are most challenging at this time?
A ship cannot make its way through the seas without a compass, and we cannot make our way through life without being asked at the turn of each and every year, Ayaka, where are you? The question and our answers created the moral agenda of our work in the year ahead. If I do not focus on my purpose, what is the point of my life?
Continue on page 115.
As parents show tenderness to their children, may you show mercy to those who worship you. Like the heavens that tower above the earth, your love is powerful for those who revere you. Liberation is a gift from God, a blessing upon your people. You are the God of all we can perceive, our haven, the God of Yaakov. And you are the God of all that is beyond our perception. The one who has faith in you is fortunate. Show us the way to freedom. On the day we call you, answer us with strength.
Continue with Ki Anu Amecha, which can be found on page 117.
La
We continue our service on page 127. As the days of awe near, we reach for the infinite, mindful of our frailty, we seek the holy. Despite our mortality, we carry within us the ancient days. Despite loneliness within, we sense that we belong to a single soul, a spirit that fills the entire universe. Let us find in that universal spirit a new source of strength and significance, more compassion, more generosity, more gratitude for life. Let our hearts be open to self-reckoning, and may we grasp how vital to our lives is teshuvah, the path of return. On this night of forgiveness, we confess our wrongs and take account of the sins, failures of judgment, weakness of will. The hour is late, our need to be forgiven profound. Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, tavo lefanecha v'tefilatenu. Our God and God of all generations, may our prayers reach your presence. And when we turn to you, do not be indifferent. Adonai, we are arrogant and stubborn, claiming to be blameless and free of sin. In truth, we have stumbled and strayed. We have done wrong. Together we confess. Together we take responsibility. We continue on page 128 with our Ashamnu acrostic, and I ask everyone to please rise. We continue on page 130. For these sins, our God, we ask forgiveness. Al chet shechatanu lefanecha ve'ones uvratzon.
The ways we have wronged you under duress or by choice. The al chet shechatanu lefanecha bizadon uvishgaga. The harm we have caused you in the world deliberately and by mistake.
Al chet shechatanu lefanecha begaluli uvasater. The ways we have wronged you openly and secretly.
The al chet shechatanu lefanecha biyodim uvlo yodim.
The harm we have caused in your world
consciously and unconsciously.
Al chet shechatanu lefanecha b'sinat chinam.
The ways we have wronged you by hating without cause. The al chet shechatanu lefanecha birchilut. The harm we have caused in your world through gossip and rumor.
Al chet shechatanu lefanecha b'tzara'at ayin.
The ways we have wronged you through a selfish or petty spirit. Ve'al chet shechatanu lefanecha be'imutz halev. the harm we have caused in your world by hardening our hearts.
Va'al kulam Eloha Selichot, Shalach lanu, Machal lanu, Kaper lanu.
For all these failures of judgment and will, God of forgiveness, forgive us, pardon us, lead us to atonement. Please be seated. We continue in the middle of page 135. Imagine how our lives might be if everyone had even a bit more of the wisdom that comes from seeing clearly. Suppose people everywhere simultaneously stopped what they were doing and paid attention for only so long as it took to recognize their shared humanity. Surely the heartbreak of the world's pain, visible to all, would convert everyone to kindness.
I'm Ricardo Martinez, and on behalf of the Board of Directors, I want to thank you all for coming tonight. Toda Rabbah to the Selichot Planning Committee for organizing this evening's festivities, and our students for assisting us in worship, as well as our shofar blower, Mitch Williams, and our High Holiday Choir, led by Jason Hill. It was amazing to see the community together. We hope you will continue to join us for all of our amazing programs and services throughout the year. You can see our whole High Holiday lineup at, write this down, mycec.org/HH. I think it's High Holidays. And feel free to contact the office for any questions. If you are looking for an out-of-the-box way to celebrate Rosh Hashanah this year, join Rabbi Weiner for a special Rosh Hashanah experiential service and hike at Starved Rock on Sunday, Rosh Hashanah Day 2. Shana Tova.
Well, it's that moment in the service you have all been waiting for with high anticipation, and it is my pleasure to invite to the bima our Baal Tekiah, Mitch Williams. Will the congregation please rise, and we continue on page 136. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum v'Chanun, Erech Apayim v'Rav Chesed v'Emet, Notzer Chesed la'alafim, Nosei Avon v'Fesha v'Chata'a v'Nakeh. Adonai, Adonai, God, compassionate, gracious, endlessly patient and loving and true, showing mercy to the 1,000th generation, forgiving evil, defiance, and wrongdoing, and granting pardon. We continue on page 141 with Avinu Malkeinu. Rabbi Weiner and I are going to be reading together.
Avinu Malkeinu Shema Kolenu. Avinu Malkeinu, almighty and merciful, hear our voice.
Avinu Malkeinu Chatanu Lefanecha.
Avinu Malkeinu, we have strayed and sinned before you. Avinu Malkeinu, Chamol Aleinu Ve'al Olaleinu V'Tapenu. Avinu Malkeinu, have compassion on us and on our families.
Avinu Malkeinu Kale Dever Ve'cherev Ra'av Me Aleinu. Avinu Malkeinu, halt the onslaught of sickness, violence, and hunger.
Avinu Malkeinu, kale kol tzor umastin ma'alenu.
Avinu Malkeinu, halt the reign of those who cause pain and terror. Avinu Malkeinu, kotvenu b'sefer chayim tovim. Avinu Malkeinu, enter our names in the book of lives well lived.
Avinu Malkeinu, chadesh aleinu shana tova.
Avinu Malkeinu, renew us for a year of goodness. And we sing together Avinu Malkeinu on page 140.
Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Kalenu, Kalenu, Piyei Lanu Ma'asim, Asei Imanu, Tzedaka v'chesed, Asei Imanu, Tzedaka v'chesed,
Tekiah. Tekiah. Tekiah Gedolah. Shana Tova. Yasher Koach. Wow. You are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it was.